All right. Meeting me at your mat. Abs drawn in. Tailbone is long. Shoulders are sloping out of your ears. Back of the neck is nice and long. We're just going to step out in that Pilates V with our feet in, turn out. Abs drawn in. We're going to bend our knees a little bit. Look down and make sure your knees are going under your toes, not in, not trying to walk a tightrope. Again, tailbone is long. We're going to roll up on those toes so that you're practicing your balance for just a moment. Heels come down, sit down an inch. Heels up, come all the way up. Heels down, and you're down. Up and down. Good. Just a few more like that. And then as you feel ready, you're going to grab your weight simply to add just a little bit to that upper body. Same port de bras arms. So it's as if you're doing an upright row and then out to the side and lower with control. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top. Get a little bit of that posture work. And then again, control eccentric contraction on the way as your arms come down. Good. 4 more like this. Elbows lead the way. The last one, arms at your side. Roll those shoulders out a couple times. Tap those toes. Step tap. Palms to the front. Good. Bring those arms up a little. Bend 1/4 of an inch. Press straight. So at some point, try and get the arms all the way straight, not just a little bend in, but get the outside too. Good. 3, 2, hands at your side, turn the palms to the back. Give me a hamstring curl. Bend the elbows, roll your shoulders out of your ears, straighten your arms, straight, straight. Good, leave the arms straight. Give a little lift. Little tricep, little rear delt. Good, hands here, step touch again. Bring that into a toe tap in front. Hands out in front, elbows high, squeeze back. Small little squeeze, shoulder blade work. Keep going with the shoulders, knee lift. Point the toes. Good, hands here. Knees lifting. Small press. Good, hands together. Side to side. You should feel a little bit of work already starting in your obliques. Hands together, elbows nice and high, shoulder height if you can. Four, 3, 2, hands back here. All the way straight arms. Knee lift, point your index finger. Tiny circles. Slow the knees down, slow your circles down. Reverse your circle. You should feel this in your shoulders. And relax. Woo. Roll those shoulders out. Good. Go ahead and put your weights down for just a second. Sorry, that was a rough transition. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Widen your stance. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs. You can roll those shoulders out of your ears. Bring your right hand down towards the floor. Nice bend in your knees and open that left arm up. Back through center, left hand down, right arm opens. Good, back through center, round your back. And then extend it and lift your chest. Round your back. Extend and lift your chest. Good, hands on your thighs. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Pull your abs in. Big deep breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Alrighty. Let's grab our chairs. We're probably not going to use weights for this first one because I feel like there's a lot of challenge already in it. But you may want your chair handy for balance. You can decide. So, right foot, a little bit of turnout. Left foot in front of it. Both knees bend, so we open into that little kind of diamond shape. We're going to lift that left leg. We're going to straighten both legs. We're going to bring that left leg, trying to keep it at hip height all the way down, around. Bend it as you sit down, reversing the direction. Come back up, straightening both legs. Leg extends behind you, around and down. And then we'll pick up that pace. Hope you guys are feeling this. In not just the standing leg, which is working as you come up and down, but that outside leg. And then because it's that longer lever, adds a little intensity. Woo, almost there. Last time, one direction, and then the other. And down. I hope you felt that here and here. Just switch your chair around if you like having that for balance. Weight on that left leg. A little bit of turnout. Both knees are going to bend. We'll do this first one slowly. Bend, lift, straighten. Leave that leg at hip height. Bring it around behind you. Bend it as you come down. Then lift it up behind you. Straighten both legs around and down and bend. And then as you're ready, find that pace. Keep going. Almost there, my little quickies. Good. One more each direction. So we go from the front to the back, and then back to front. All right. We're going to work our hamstrings. We're going to try to also add in, or actually booty and hamstring. We're going to try and add in some upper body, but just start with one weight for now, please. Chair is over on your right side. Weight is going to go behind your left knee. Make sure that you have your booty and your heel close together to really keep that weight in line. Bend your right knee and then come down, elbows on the back of your chair. Try not to be tucked and rounded, but extend that spine and then pull your ribs in. And then try to lift your leg parallel, thigh parallel with the ground. This leg stays bent. Flex that heel to the sky and push up and push up. Now, if you want to add some arm work with this, you're going to lift that elbow, same side, little posture work. Four more here. Good. Weights down for just a second. We're going to quickly crawl, or excuse me, stretch both legs. So right, when the left leg across right, send that booty up, and then switch it up. Right across left. Booty up, please. All right, right back to where you were. Weight behind that left leg again. Same leg we're on. Oops. Bend that standing leg. Find that flat back position, so abs in. Lift that leg, heel to your hip, in. If you want, add that other weight. Palm to the sky, shoulder out of your ear, just lift. As you squeeze. Good. Bring that up. Standing position, keep your right knee bent. Shoulders out of your ears. Lateral raise with your leg and your elbow. Keep that heel nice and close to your hip, please. Almost there. Gonna leave that up. Flex that heel, pull back and squeeze. Squeeze your hamstring, pull back with your arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ow, ow, ow. Again, stretching both legs. Left ankle across the right thigh. Send that booty up in the air. Roll it under. Send it up again. Bring that leg down. Arching both directions. All right, and then we're going to switch it up. Opposite ankle over opposite thigh. Bend that knee. Send that booty up in the air and tuck it under. And send it out again. And then so it comes down. Both directions. Awesome. Let's switch sides, please. Okay, so chair is over to my left now. And that weight comes behind the right leg. And then you want to try to find a flat back position by bending that left knee. So we're squatting into it. That right thigh, try and get it parallel to the ground. And then just start a flex foot lift. If you want to add on, at the same time, you do that lateral raise with that right side. Almost there. And relax. And we're going to do a quick stretch here. Tailbone up, under, other leg. Keep that going, please. All right. And now we are Back in that same position. Bending that left knee. Right leg lifts and we flex. In, hamstring curl. Spine is long, abs are in, left knee is bent. 4, 3, 2, and now we go. Oh, sorry. We got to go back to that and keep going because I forgot your hamstring or your tricep. Hamstring curl, tricep up. Last 2, the last 1. Now we go lateral raise with both. Keep going. Almost there. I'm telling this to myself, of course. And stay up, hamstring curl. Press, 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 elbow to the sky. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg crosses over left. Tailbone up in the air. And we'll roll it under. Extend it up. Cross that leg over. One direction, and then the other. Good. Other leg, cross it, extend it, and extend again. Leg down, both directions with your upper body. Beautiful. All right. A little bit of upper body along with calf work. So we're going to come into a little Pilates V here. Hands at your sides for now. Bend and straighten your legs a few times. Now, if this is uncomfortable, go hip distance apart. And then we're adding on here, rolling up on those toes. So bent knee to as you roll up. Good. Hands here. That's actually, we're going to go out here. Elbows away from your body. Bicep halfway in, halfway out. So again, should be some calf work and bicep. And you can start to get a little bigger with those legs if you want. Last 2. Last 1. Stay down. Keep the heels lifted. Extend the arms all the way straight. Straight, straight. Bring them in front. Bring them to the side. Bring them in front. To the side. In front again. And to the side. Relax that down. A little bit more calf work. So standing on your right foot, left leg is out to the side. Let's put both weights in your left hand. Simple calf raise here. Turn that palm to the back of the room, shoulders out of your ears, and just give me a lift. So working that right calf and that left rear chain, deltoid tricep. A little bit of tricep. Now that right calf should talk to you pretty soon, I hope. Last 2, last 1, stay up, bend the elbow slightly, press, 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 just holding up on those toes, pressing that tricep, push, 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 palm to the back of the room. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, let's give that calf a little love. So right foot goes straight back, lunge into it. Look down and make sure the toes are pointing straight ahead, and then bend that right knee for me, please. Roll up on those toes, Turn the toes out and the heel in. Press your hip forward. Lunge into it. And bend that knee. Roll it up. Toe in, heel out. Lunge it. And bend it. And then roll it up. All right. Other side. So both weights in your right hand. Right toes extended. Palm to the back. And we're raising up on those left toes. Straight leg, arm behind you, palm faces back, and arm goes back. Good, so we're not going forward, just back. So my weight comes to my hip and then presses up and back. Last two. Last one, stay up. Bend that elbow a little bit. Press that tricep. Isometric contraction in your calf. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights go down. We step back with that left leg. Make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead as you go into that lunge stretch. And bend the knee, please. Roll up on the toes, pivot, but press that hip forward. And bend that knee. Good. Toe in, heel out, lunging, and bending that knee. Beautiful. All right. Have a seat towards the front of your chair, please. All right. One weight in your right hand, other weight on your left leg. Nope, you know what? Let's switch that up. Weight in your left hand, weight on your right leg. Turn your leg open and extend it. Put the weight on your leg, and then all I'm going to do is use my hand to push the weight down. Your body's going to want to roll back. Don't let it. So it's a small lift. I would suggest a flex foot, but you can certainly do this with a pointed toe. Your choice. Make sure the leg is off to the side, and you're not too much of a serpentine figure here. But you should feel this in that right quadricep. And we're working that left shoulder again. How we doing? Anybody crying yet? I'm getting close to it. And relax. We'll stretch that in a minute. Let's just get the other side done. So, weight in your right hand, palm faces down. Other weight on your left leg. Bring it out, turn it out, point that toe, lift it off the ground, flex to the heel if you prefer. Flex or pointed. Sit up as tall as you can. I notice that I want to lean back on this. Almost there. And relax. All right. Just set your weights under your chair for a moment. Scoot over to your right. Let that right leg drop off and drop into a beautiful stretch here. Feeling that hip flexor and that quad. Lifting that right arm. Maybe leaning back a little. Leaning away from it. Or tucking the rib and the hip closer. And then mosey on over to the other side, please. Left leg goes back. Same thing, drop into it. Feel that opening stretch, lean back and away, or tuck for deeper. Very nice. All right. Bring that back, shoulders roll up, back and down just a couple times. Good. All right. Grab your weights, grab your chair. We're not finished with our chair yet, but put it at the foot of your mat, please. And then we'll come down to that lying down position. Okay. So, oops, I forgot I have a tail underneath me. Sorry. I may have to reformat in a moment, but meanwhile, for you guys, let's just get in that kind of bridge-ish pose with your feet up in the chair. Weights are on your hip flexors. You're going to take your fingers and simply press the weights down, lift up into the best bridge that you can, and then lift an inch higher. And then we lift, and we lift, and we lift. And relax all the way down. That should have been a nice top off for hamstrings and glutes, except we're not quite finished with them yet. So put your right foot, actually put your left foot in the chair and give your right foot a stretch here, or excuse me, your outer hip. You press it open, but we're not actually done here. Take your weights, stack them up, put them on that left hip. Lift up into that right heel, and that should be quite a bit on that hamstring and glute. And then we lift, and we lift. I'm just holding my hands against the weight and lift, and lift, and lift, and relax. Ouch. All right, right leg in the chair, both weights on that right hip. Left leg, it's pretending as if we're going to get a stretch, but you know that's not actually going to happen. You do get a stretch, but you have to work at the same time. And we lift and lift. And relax. Whew. Let those legs relax for a moment, please. And then just be easy. Let your low back sink down. Bring your weights into your left hand, please. Take your right fingers and put them on your left rib cage. Deep breath in. On the exhale, pull the ribs down so you've got a good control over there, and bring your arm over your head without letting those ribs pop. And then right back. So arm goes up and over, ribs don't move. Keep that going for me, please. Good. Now bring that arm up and over. Keep your ribs pulled down. Bend the elbow and straighten. Straighten. Tricep. Straighten. Pinky to the sky. And now we put those two things together. So arm goes up over your head. Bend it, straighten it, and bring it above you. Ribs are staying nice and flat the whole time, so you know you're working that side. Last two. And last one. Relax. Bring that over into your right hand. Put your left fingertips on your right rib cage, please. Exhale, pull the ribs down so you're engaged. Arm up and over your head. As you do that, feel how those ribs want to pop up. You're stronger than that. You don't let them. Notice if there's a difference on the two sides. If one side feels like it has to work harder to do this, or maybe it's easier to do it on one side. Good. And now we leave the arm over the head. We keep that rib down. We bend and we straighten and straighten and straighten. And then up and over, bend, straighten, and above you. Up and over, bend, straighten, and up. Up and over, bend, straighten, up. Up and over, bend, straighten, up. Good, 2 more. Good, and then just leave it overhead, bend and straighten, 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 straighten. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, arms out in that stick up position. Rotate the palms to the sky, let the knuckles rest, and you should feel that expanding your chest here. All right. So now we're going to start in with that ab work. Bring your feet to the edges of your chair for me, please, for now. We'll keep weights in each hand. And then we're just gonna lift them up, straight up in the air. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift them up. Squeeze your shoulder blades one more time, lift, and then squeeze your shoulder blades. Deep breath in. Exhale, float the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground and lift those legs into tabletop. Left toes and right arm reach in opposite directions. Center, opposite direction. Right leg, left arm. So single leg stretch, but with that weight going up over your head to add a little bit of extra challenge, hopefully. If your chair is in the way, you can move it. I like sometimes having it if it's in the right position, then it allows me to just kind of tap my calf to it or lift up so that I can see it better. And then I know my upper body is having to lift more. Last 2. Good, last 1. And relax. Feet can go up in that chair again. All right, we're gonna go ahead for our double leg stretch. We're gonna go ahead and bend the knees and put one of the weights below the knees, holding it between your calf muscles. Stack those legs in tabletop, and then the other weight is going in between your hands. Head, neck, and shoulders are off the ground. We extend the legs, we extend the arms for double leg stretch, and we exhale to bend. And we inhale to reach, and we exhale to bend. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bend. And reach, and bend, and reach, and bend. Keep going. If your neck is bothering you, you can do this exercise lying down, but keep those ribs flat. Good. And relax. Oh, sorry guys, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Hey, sorry about that. All right, now, whether you have a chair with a cat in it or not, you are probably gonna wanna move your chair a little bit. Sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think you're still on camera. You can still be famous. All right. Okay. There it is. I was gonna say I lost one weight in that. Okay. Now we are going to our toe touch exercise. So the challenge would be once again to put that weight between your lower legs. Abs drawn in, ribs are nice and flat. Hands by your sides. Deep breath in, exhale, pull your belly button in. On the inhale, toes move away, and then exhale back up again. You can do this with feet flexed if you prefer. Keep that going for me. I think I'm just gonna have a pelvic tilt with that tail. You have such a tough mic with a tail behind you. Again, this should be adding that element of making your legs heavier and therefore more challenging. Just a couple more here. Beautiful. And relax. All right, we're going to go into a little bit of sideline work. So have your weights with you for me, please. We're going to get that outer hip one more time. So as you come down, stack your knees up, stack your hips up, bend your knees, and lift that waistline off the ground. And then we're going to put both weights on your top thigh. And again, we're just going to hold them down. We're going to try and turn our toes so that our heels are together, toes are apart, and then lift that waistline. And then from there, pivot your top leg open. Keep that going for me. Just 2 more like that. Good, and then lift your feet up and same thing. But feet are in the air this time. And relax. All right, let's switch over to the other side, please. So once again, we're gonna stack the knees as we lie down. We're gonna stack the hips. We're gonna keep that waistline lifted. Arm is resting directly underneath your ear. Stack your weights. Place your hand on top to hold them in place. Heels together, toes apart. And then there we go. Good, and now our feet go up in the air. We're still in that Pilates V and we lift. And relax. Oh, that should have gotten some love on those outer hips. All right. Bring your weights with you as you come over onto your elbows. Have your weights handy. Good, shoulders out of your ears. And then we're just gonna lift away in a baby plank. And then as you're ready, options are to be on the fronts of your thighs or on your toes. Grab one weight in your front hand, pivot to the front, give me a row, and then an extension. Bring it back down, and give me that row, and extend open. Down, row, extend, good. Row, extend. One more time, row and extend. Bring it down, come back into your plank. Grab it in your back hand. I know I'm going to be pivoting away from you. I have faith. Bend the elbow row and straighten. Bring it down, row and straighten. And down, row, straight. 2 more. Row, straighten, and row, straighten. Back into your forward plank and come down. Press it back. Let your hips sit back on your heels. All right, and we're coming into a quick little cat, meow, and a quick little cow. Shoulders out of your ears. All right. Take that weight, last little bit of booty and arm work. Bring that weight behind your right knee. The other weight is at your left hand. Shoulders out of your ears. First option, simply lift that right leg up. Flex through that heel and give me a pulse. Or hold it there. Add your left arm by your ear if you want. And then if you want, both come up and down. Thumb to the sky, right? So we're good shoulder position here. And relax. Let's switch that weight over behind your left. Other weight at your right hand. Start with just a hold or a flex. And then if you want to add that right arm, do so. Hold it or lift. Thumb up. And relax. Alrighty. Come back over onto your spine for me, please. Have your weights handy because they'll just help you get a nice deeper stretch. So we're going to bring both knees into the chest. We're going to bring those weights down towards your shins or ankles. And take a little rock. Good. And then put your left foot on the ground. Bring that weight behind your right hamstring and knee, please. And bring that dumbbell in nice and close so you can get the rib and the thigh to connect. And then let it move away, feel the tailbone roll down. And then exhale, pull it back in again. And let it move away. With that tailbone flat, see if you can then pull the knee a little closer, but without tucking your tailbone under. And then we'll pull it slightly to the right as the left leg opens. And then back through center. And then we're going to go ahead and straighten that leg out. We're going to flex through that right heel, and we're going to use our arm strength to bring the leg closer, but not roll up the tailbone, right? So we're bringing the leg closer without rolling that tailbone up. Give me a point and a flex, and a windshield wiper, and then all 4 points or circle. Make sure you go both directions. Nice. And then roll that weight up even higher. Bring that flex foot even closer, and it's okay if that tailbone rolls up this time, because then you're going to lift yourself up as you roll that tailbone down, and then bend that right leg all the way across the left. Arms out into a T with weights in your hands, so we get a big chest opener as the knees drop to the left, please. And then nice and easy, back through center. Both legs bend, and we're going to take a weight behind your left knee this time. And we're going to hug it in nice and close and let that tailbone curl up. And then let it roll down as the knee moves away. We'll do that just a couple times. Good. And now leave the tailbone roll down and see if you can bring the knee in close. And then from there, go ahead and move it to the side. Right leg opens the other way. And then back through center. And then we extend that leg up with a flex, but the tailbone is down, and a point, and a flex, and a point. And we'll give that windshield wiper movement and circles. Good. And then we'll roll that up. We'll let the tailbone roll up, curl up, flex through that heel, and then point to lift yourself up a bit. Good, good, good. Holding here. And then bend and cross that knee over the other. Arms out into your T and drop right. And then mosey your way back through center. And come back over onto your hands and knees. You can unmute yourselves. I know that Saturday, if you're in Pilates, you'll be cat-cowing, but if you don't come to Pilates on Saturday, this is your last chance for that scared Halloween cat. So hands right underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips, shoulders out of your ears, scared Halloween cat, and cow. Oh. Oh. All right. Tuck your toes from that cow position, lift your knees, hover for a moment, feel that strength through your body, and then press that down dog. Drop your head, nod yes, and shake no. And then shift your weight onto that left heel and then onto that right heel. So back and forth a couple times. Good. And then put that left heel down. Right leg is going to extend up and you're going to press back as much as you can and then switch it up. Right heel presses down. Left leg lifts. Press your chest back to that right leg. And then bring that down, widen your stance. Bring yourself about halfway up for me, please. Kitty cat stretch. And cow. Oh. From there, shoulders out of your ears. Big deep breath in. All right. We have curtsies and curtsies. And gratitude. If I don't see you Saturday, happy Halloween.